Hi Capricorn, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your mid-month money and career tarot reading for the month of September 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But of course, I do want to thank you in advance for your love and support, for liking this video, or in regards to liking this video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already, and of course, comments down below are appreciated and help this video circulate to more beautiful Capricorns. Anyways, let's begin and pull from the Tarot of Dreams. I'm hearing a little bit dramatic, and I was getting certain small messages before I started recording in regards to your money mindset, right? Money being on your mind, potentially even stressing you out a little bit, somebody else calming you down, or making you feel better in regards to what lies ahead, okay? Let the past be the past is now what I'm getting. Purchasing a lot, I feel the need to say. Purchasing a lot. For Capricorn, money and career mid-September. It'll make you happy. I feel like there's some retail therapy taking place, or just a lot of necessary spending for purchases for the household or for your family or just oneself. But I do feel like you at times are very aware of what's going out in comparison to what's coming in financially, but then just doing what you got to do anyways. But with the Six of Swords, I do feel like you are thinking about leaving a situation, sailing towards more. I sense that a mode of transportation, a very Chariot vibe, is coming into play. Wanting a new car, or thinking about one you just purchased. Migrating a lot from job to job or situation to situation. Some of you running a lot of errands, again, doing shopping. I do feel like you're meant to acquire more money in the upcoming months than you do acquire in the second half of the month. But you just, it's as if some of you are thinking about implementing certain levels of passive income, or you just want to increase what you're making with a current position, okay? Or a future one that you know you're meant to go back to or acquire, or even your business, okay? I sense that there's going to be moments where you just want to up and move away from your living situation or a work situation, or both, for a level of peace, okay? There's going to be moments where, like, the energy in the air, or just what's taking place, or background noise, they're saying pisses you off, or it just makes you a little bit irritable, better put, or even a bit emotional. It's just a step away, okay? Go for a walk, for a run, a drive, you name it. Water will be your best friend, I feel the need to say, but I'm not surprised to see the Four of Coins. Definitely speaking upon your mindset in regards to your savings, even your significant other savings for some, wanting more in that account, or however you save your money. I just feel like there's less cash being spent. It's more so cards and even online shopping with your account. I feel like for some of you, you're thinking about opening a new account, whether it's a credit card or a savings account or checking account, you name it. It will benefit you. I just feel like you are not meant to have all of your money in one spot. But with the King of Coins coming out, I do feel like you are very much in touch with your masculine side. Very overly serious when it comes to your finances. But then there's certain other moments, occurrences in the second half of the month, not tied into your career, that make you happy, okay? Simplicity makes you happy, but then you like the complexity of your situation, or multiple, all the meanwhile. But I just feel like there's some healing that needs to take place, and allowing for others to help you out will benefit you greatly, okay? Yes, you're a pillar, right, of success, guaranteed to get something done when it needs to, right? People look to you for that in the work environment or in the home situation, or both. But it doesn't mean you need to be that golden pillar of success 24/7. You can allow for oneself to relax, implement self-care. It's about finding that balance that I feel like you lost in the beginning of September or recently, where you're overworking oneself, or just so diligently getting things done and accomplished, even feeling like at times running errands and shopping is a bit of a chore, right? Or a task for work. Some of you, it might be wrapped up with your work, but it's not the point. You need to allow for oneself to just find that balance once again. Okay, you deserve the rest, the healing, and okay, the socializing. But I do feel like there's a level of you feeling quite strong by the end of the month, and that may be because you allow for certain people to take over, or whether it's delegating or just accepting certain levels of helping hands. One particular person will, if not two, will be so damn willing to help. Okay, but again, this feisty way of being at times, whether it's in defense of what you're working for, taking care of, what you just intuitively feel, even again, the energy in a situation or more than one. Just take a deep breath. I feel like it's all tying into you being exhausted, overworked potentially, and just needing to heal. But I do feel like there's a situation where you feel restricted, kind of tied in, as I'm looking at these chains, and it's just not going to feel right. You're going to be reminded with the Death card and the Tower card, that situation is not meant to last. It's going to take a highlight because you at times doubt that you can find an exit from it in a very concrete way, or you stress over the fact that you won't be able to find the right replacement. Okay, you're going to find that replacement or just that right situation for you, whether it's housing, work, you name it. Could be an office for some of you. It's going to happen when it's meant to, period. And when you acquire that down the line and you look back to the fact that you wanted it sooner, you'll recognize the benefits between when you desired it sooner and when you actually it actually entered your situation. There's just a reminder that everything's happening for a reason, okay? But I feel like you're going to need to step into your hermit mode when you're feeling a little bit emotional, or you may find that certain emotions come to the surface when you're in your hermit mode. Some of you, that could be when you're working on your business or working from home for your job. And I just feel like you're going to remind oneself through that, even through the work you're producing, if you review it or watch it back, that you just need to heal once again. You may even be picking up on other people's emotions if you're empathic, or just surrounded by somebody often. I feel like for some of you, a boss figure that you once dealt with or dealing with throughout this part of the month is quite annoying, okay? Not looking to wrap oneself up with them, going back to work in one way, shape, or form. But I also feel like you're just thinking back to all that you accomplished in the first half of the month, even previous to that. And some of you thinking back to the beginning of a business, to remind oneself why you began it in the first place. Some of you reminding oneself why you started a job at first or began a certain field, why you studied something, helping you remember why things are happening the way they're meant to. Wow. As that energy outside and whatnot just made me so on edge, and I feel like that's key for your reading. A lot of toxic energy surrounding you, or just even in the past. Take a deep breath, because I feel like things are feeling heavy and a bit unhealthy at times, but I do feel like as well your mindset needs to be healthy to remember that you deserve more, okay? But I do feel like you just have a lot to accomplish, a lot to achieve, but it doesn't all need to be achieved by the end of the month. You're going to feel so satisfied when it comes to the balancing act you successfully achieve, okay? That wasn't great wording, but you get the point. You will handle what you need to with ease, but again, it doesn't mean you need to handle it all. Allow for oneself to move forward with confidence and keep the hope alive, or bring it on back when it comes to what you wish to acquire. Because I really do feel like there's a lot to benefit from moving forward, and even in the second half of the month, but I feel like you deserve the simplistic moments that take place when it comes to moments at home or moments at work or when you're out and about. Whatever's making you feel peaceful and at ease when it comes to your stresses over money or stresses over your career or your living situation. Wrap oneself up with that, okay? I do feel like someone's going to give you financial advice and you'll discard it, and that is that. But there's a reminder where you don't fit in one way, shape, or form. And I just feel like for some of you, you will feel a little bit worried about your money, and then it will be almost instantaneously or a day or two after, or the following week, when you gain more money, as a reminder that things will be just fine. All right, allow for oneself to take a deep breath and recognize once again, everything's happening for a reason. Yeah, there's celebration to be experienced moving forward. Let's pull a Making Magic card to wrap this up for Capricorn. We have Tree of Life, true wisdom and making good choices in life. Absolutely. Keep that in mind. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy the rest of your month, and I'll see you next time.